continue about musk story, let us quickly touch upon Galaxolide. Like I said, we were talking about fixatives. Musk, the family of musk, is a classic example of fixatives. Musk tincture was historically used. The Himalayan musk deer. Musk tincture was obtained from the Himalayan male musk deer. But today, musk tincture is no more available. So modern day chemistry had an answer. And we came up with the family of nitromusk. Nitromusk, musk embret, musk zalal, musk ketone. For regulatory considerations, historically, nitromusk are very important. Channel 5, Brut, Shalimar, all this and more had a lot of nitromusk being used in the composition. But over a period of time, due to regulatory considerations, nitromusks were phased out. And chemists came up with a substitute called polycyclic musk. Galaxolide is the foremost polycyclic musk introduced in the year 1957. It was invented by IFF scientists in the year 1957. Galaxolide is a magical molecule. Galaxolide is the smell of fresh. It was discovered in 1956. It was synthesized first in 1965 and later used by IFF perfumers in the 1960s. Wherever a fixative effect was desirable, the answer was we cannot use nitromusk. The answer was to use Galaxolide, polycyclic musk. Polycyclic Galaxolide, the smell of freshly laundered linen. Galaxolide has a very soft floral aspect. Galaxolide is a classical musk ingredient. The family of polycyclic musk started with Galaxolide. Along with Galaxolide, we have Tonalide, Kashmiran in the family of polycyclic musk. The smell of Galaxolide is clean, sweet, floral, and woody musky. Galaxolide can be efficient in as low a concentration as 0.5%. And you can use it up to a level of 30% in compositions. Galaxolide finds use in incense sticks, Agarbatti. It finds use in floor cleaners. It finds use in car fresheners, air fresheners, deodorants, fine fragrances. Across a whole gamut of creations, Galaxolide is a dream ingredient. Perfumers of today, modern day perfumers, do not restrict the use of musk ingredient to only Galaxolide to ensure complexity, to ensure a rich musky character, to ensure high level of long-lastingness desired by the evaluator. Perfumers use a combination of polycyclic musk, macrocyclic musk, and alicyclic musk. It's good to use, whenever you use a musk, it is good to use a combination of polycyclic musk, macrocyclic musk, and alicyclic musk. It helps you build a musk complex. And by using a musk complex, it ensures complexity, performance to any composition across categories. From a low end, I cannot say low end, from an Agarbatti, home care, to a top end fine fragrance. This should be the approach. just an introductory session. I'll be discussing each and every set of raw materials. Elaborate at a later point in time.
Sure. Thank you so much.
For sure. I'll discuss in detail. I'll also help you with a kit wherein you can spell the raw materials and we can discuss, understand and learn to use raw materials in a better way. Okay?
Thank you.
So I was talking about Galaxolide, which is the first ever polycyclic musk introduced in modern perfumery. Galaxolide is a purely synthetic molecule, not found in nature. Galaxolide has a clean, sweet, floral, woody and musky aspect. Galaxolide finds use in burning products, burning like Agarbatti, burning like candles, reed diffusers, air fresheners, floor cleaners. But if you have a dishwash, please do not use Galaxolide because dishwash, it is recommended that the fragrance should not be long lasting. Galaxolide, the primary purpose of using Galaxolide is to achieve long lastingness. So if you have a dishwash application, please refrain from using Galaxolide. This is a message for young evaluators. Galaxolide, you can use as low as 0.5%, 1%, 2%, 10, 20, 25, 30%, the way you want. How best to compound using Galaxolide? The next magical ingredient is Hedione. IFF came up with Galaxolide, polycyclic musk, in the 1960s. And Firmenich came up with another magical ingredient, Hedione, methyl dihydromercenol, year 1957. A Firmenich scientist identified methyl jasmonate in jasmine flower and synthesized its derivative, methyl dihydromercenol, which is Hedione. Hedione, when you are first confronted with Hedione, you have no smell. So you think you are smelling a blotter which is dipped in water because Hedione has no smell. So this is the magic of perfumery. This is the magic of Hedione. Hedione, when you know how to use it, the magic of Hedione is fully realized. Hedione is a magical ingredient in modern perfumery. Hedione from the house of Firmenich, year 1957. If you are confronted with a fresh accord, you want to make it floral, use Hedione. If you have a woody accord, you want to make it more radiant, use Hedione to make it a magical experience. Hedione is an answer to one and all of perfumers and perfumery puzzles. Puzzles, when you are puzzled with a creation, when you don't know where to go, but you know how to use Hedione, you know how to use Galaxolide, there is no way you can fail in this important project. So, Galaxolide is musky. Galaxolide is a base note. How to build on this base note is to use Hedione, which is a body note. Hedione, which gives a radiance and magical radiance to any fragrance, to a citrus aquatic, to amber, to oriental, to a gourmand, you name it, floral bouquet, floral fruity, oriental. The answer is Hedione. Perfumer who knows how to use Hedione, who knows the magic of Hedione, who knows the magic of Galaxolide, is for sure a modern day perfumer, for sure a successful one. Like Galaxolide, Hedione also is effective in as low a dosage as 0.5% across categories. So you have a fragrance which has got everything, but not enough floral. Then just give a touch of Hedione to make it radiant, to make it diffusive, to make it floral. How much Hedione? 0.5%, 1%. Not expensive. Galaxolide, 0.5%, 1%. Not expensive. If you are confronted with a low-cost brief, the answer is to understand and use the magical ingredients, Hedione, Galaxolide. And the third ingredient, the third magical ingredient is Isoesuper. A perfumer, a modern day perfumer who knows how to control, how to use the three ingredients, Hedione, Galaxolide and Isoesuper, can never fail. To speak more about Isoesuper. Isoesuper has an aspect of precious wood, cedar wood, vetiver, umber, leather, patchouli, and more. All this and more coming from one ingredient. This is the beauty of Isoesuper. Isoesuper again, as low a dosage as 0.5%. Perfume has everything. It has enough florality thanks to Hedione, enough long lasting thanks to Galaxolide. But the evaluator, the young evaluator, hey, Mr. Perfumer, your fragrance creation is right, but it is rough. Your creation has got rough edges. So the answer is Isoesuper. It is imperceptible, but it gives a smoothness, a softness, a velvetiness to a fragrance which is unachievable with any other ingredient in modern day perfumery. Velvetiness, rounding off, smoothness, softness, and an impeccable precious wood long-lasting aspect. It has nuances of incense. It has nuances of cedar wood, powdery, iris, and musk, and more, coming from one ingredient. You can see a whole gamut of fine fragrances. Even today, in the year 2022, take any perfume, you will always find there is Isoesuper, there is Hedione, there is Galaxolide. These are eternal magical ingredients, dream ingredients, ingredients that will spell success for the perfumer, for the evaluator, and for the fragrance company. The important thing is to learn how to control, how to use, how much Hedione with how much Galaxolide, and how much Isoesuper to balance Hedione and Galaxolide is experience. And this experience, you need a senior perfumer who can guide you, who can nurture you. He'll be delighted. As a young perfumer, he'll say, hey, this young team of evaluators and perfumers are doing a wonderful job. They have used modern ingredients, Isoesuper, Hedione, and Galaxolide. They just want some fine tuning. The senior perfumer or the master perfumer will be more than delighted to guide you to the winning post, to help you achieve that win, which is crucial for your morale as a perfumer, as an evaluator, for you as a young team. So the dream ingredients, Hedione, Isoesuper, Galaxolide. More to come. Prashant.
Okay. I think this was the last of the questions that we had in the first session. Can we just take one more question on aldehyde, anticyclic and anticyclinic? So every time
Aldehydes are functional later. Aldehydes are functional. later.
Okay.
Anything else of interest? Let it come from the audience.
Yeah, one person had asked us, if Galaxolide can be used in phenyl fragrances and what role it plays in phenyl fragrances.
May I know what is phenyl from this young? Phenyl is a floor cleaner. I want it to come from the audience. Traditionally, phenyl was a toilet cleaner. Some houses, I remember when I was young, we were using phenyl as a floor cleaner. There was no Lysol. There was no floor cleaner, branded floor cleaner. So we were using phenyl. So, phenyl, since it is the application, it's a floor cleaner. Of course, you're welcome to use Galaxolide the way you want, as much as you want. You can use Galaxolide. It is stable and it will help you achieve a special touch, floralcy, musky, long-lasting. A special touch, something which is likable on the floor. Yes, you can use Galaxolide in phenyl, which for me is a floor cleaner. Traditional floor cleaner in India is phenyl.
So it has both effects on the aromatic profile and also on the functional side.
Absolutely. Aromatic is clean, floral, soft, woody and musk. Functional is long lasting, makes it long lasting. It helps the fragrance linger on the floor. The phenyl will smell better if you use Galaxolide in the perfume which is used in the phenyl. If Galaxolide is part of the composition, part of the perfume composition which is used in a phenyl application, for sure, it makes it a better product, better appeal.
So, shall we take two questions from the audience? If you guys have.
Please.
Okay. One person has asked what would be few stable compounds for body soaps. What percentages are typically used?
Compound with chemicals?
Aromatic chemicals,
yeah. Aromatic chemicals. Coming back to Hedione, we can use in a laundry soap. Hedione, we can use in a subpopular soap like Breathe. Hedione, we can use in a popular soap. Hedione, you can use in Dove soap. You are welcome. Dove will have a lot of Hedione, but a subpopular soap will have a pint of Hedione. To complement Hedione, you can use Galaxolide.
Okay.
So Hedione will help you achieve the floralcy. Hedione is stable in soap application, toilet soap, bar soap. Galaxolide also is stable. Apart from Hedione, Galaxolide and Isoesuper, there is one more ingredient which I wanted to highlight. Dihydromercenol, commonly called DHM. DHM is seen as a citrusy lime note. But I'm not sure many perfumers know that dihydromercenol has the smell of gasoline. Gasoline, which is the ultimate macho note in perfumery. The ultimate masculine note desirable is the smell of gasoline. And dihydromercenol is a very commonly used perfume ingredient which has a facet of gasoline. The important thing is how, as a perfumer, how can you reinforce that gasoline aspect in your creative composition? That calls for years and years of experience. But for sure, one more magical ingredient, thanks to chemistry, thanks to technology, made possible, dihydromercenol, which is a few hundred rupees, which again can be used from a low-end phenyl to a top-end Takarna oil, cool water, CK1, all of it, Aqua di Gio, all of it has a lot of dihydromercenol. Dihydromercenol, Little soap, dihydromercenol, Lux soap, dihydromercenol, Santur soap, all of it has dihydromercenol, Isoesuper, Galaxolide and Hedione. All these are highly stable in bar soaps.
So there's
Any
one
more questions?
So there are plenty of questions coming in. I'll take one more question and then we'll keep the rest for the next session.
Yeah.
a good friend, Chandrasekhar from Kauka, he's asked how to evaluate fragrance quality as a business starter, mainly for Agarbatti perfumes. So I think what he's asking is what are the different parameters you need to evaluate Agarbatti fragrances on?
Is he into Agarbatti manufacturing and sales, or is he into is he selling Agarbatti products? I don't know what is this. So it will be good in Agarbatti. You have several qualities. You have the premium, you have the super premium, you have the not so expensive, you have the cheap. So depending on what is your objective. But ideally, since you said you're a startup, it'll be good to study the market leaders. And as you study the brands, the olfactive, you please test each and every Agarbatti coming from the market leaders or a variant which is a market leader in that segment. Test it for yourself. And also align with your strategy where you want to be. Because there are various price points, there are various brands, propositions happening in Agarbatti. So depending on your focus, your thrust area, your strategy, you please do an intensive study, ideally in consultation with a perfumery house, because it's good. It's always good to take a perfumery house, a perfumer into confidence and work as a team with a perfumery house, with a perfumer, and share your thoughts, your knowledge, your perspectives, and your objectives, what you want to do, where you want to be. And I'm sure as a team, you can design a strategy which can help you launch successful projects. The only important thing is, I'll say, study market brands. Not just a one-time study, elaborate study, which will call for months and months of hard work. This industry is skill-based, and all of you know, any skill cannot be achieved overnight. It takes years and years. And I am talking from a perspective which is 40 years plus.
I think it's probably time we wrap this up. We can carry forward to the next session. One thing that I felt like we could probably do is, if you're going to discuss some materials, we can ship it in advance if people are interested. So just follow the page and we will have regular updates, and you guys can always ping us if you need some of these materials. So once again, thanks a lot, Veera, and also people who have tuned in. We would like to keep this as a conversation and keep evolving as we move forward. The idea is to make each one of you and even us technically sound and empower ourselves to be able to compete in the international markets too.
Yeah, so I will use this platform once again. Please, we are going to start our online focused chosen category. The first category of choice is Agarbatti, since it is unique to India. Agarbatti is India. So we chose Agarbatti. Between me and Prashant, we said we'll start discussing about Agarbatti perfumery. So we plan to go live on the 14th of April. Prashant will make the announcement soon. And this initiative will be the first of many more to come. This online platform, learning platform, I'll not say training, it's learning for me also. Learning platform of Agarbatti will be about 6 hours, 8 sessions of 45 minutes each, and 7 sessions will be kind of sharing information. The 8th session, the last session, 45 minutes will be question and answer. So 8 sessions, each of 45 minutes. Total duration is 6 hours, going live on 14th of April. I solicit support from one and all of you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, so we will share the details of the program soon. We are still narrowing down on the raw materials. We want to ensure that you guys have the materials when the course is conducted, so that you can try these suggestions real time. And like I said earlier, once you're done with the course, it will impact you real time in your business, or as a creator, you will learn something out of it and will be able to go out there and do your own thing. So once again, thanks everyone, and stay in touch, and we'll have many more sessions to come. Thank you.
Thank you.